Yeah, hello. So today I want to show you here how to install one of these room air conditioners into a window. In this case here I have this in the bedroom window, and I'm going to show you this here in detail how to install this unit. And yeah, so this is a brand new unit, and so I'm still unboxing it here. And it comes with a couple of different parts that we are going to use here during the installation. I'm going to exactly show you what all these parts are used for. And I start out by using here this top mounting rail, and this comes with a small foam seal that is self-adhesive. So I'm just going to take off the backing paper here, and now I stick this seal to the bottom of this mounting rail. And the rail has here 4 screw holes, and we're using here 4 Phillips screws to install this. So for some reason I really had a hard time getting those screws in with just the regular Phillips screwdriver, so that I here decided to switch here to my cordless, and that turned out to be a lot easier. So next I have here these accordion panels. Those are here to cover an eventual gap on the sides of the unit after you installed it into the window, and you want to make sure that you use the correct side here. So on this case here, this is the left side, and there's also written left onto this panel. And then the way that you install this is you pull out this accordion piece, and then you just slide this here into this little slot on the side of the unit, and you just go all the way down with it. And after that, then you push here this plastic frame, so the upper and the lower part, you push those pieces here into the the top and the lower mounting rails, so that they are sliding in there. And of course you have to repeat this for the right side as well. Yeah, and so now here's the window that I want to install this unit into. And first of course I'll make sure here that the unit will fit in here size wise, and this is just alright. And now I'm looking here at the window sill, and you see here there is this lip here that sticks up towards at the front or the inside of the room here. And this unit here wants to have a flat surface to sit on, so I had to come up with an idea of how to create a flat surface. And so I took here a piece of wood, I cut this to size that fits exactly in here, and now this builds here this flat surface that I can mount the air conditioning unit onto. And now on top of this surface here, this piece of wood, I am sticking on here another piece of foam to seal the unit. When we put the unit on here, that it creates a little seal so that we don't have cold air leaking out or warm air coming in. And so this seal is also here self-adhesive. We just peel the backing paper off, and after I cut it to size, and then I just stick this on here really easy. And there's also another seal that comes with this air conditioning unit to stick onto the window panel. So that comes down from the top that you push down onto the unit later. And my window panel actually has some sort of seal attached to it already, so I don't do that in this case here. Yeah, and so now it is already time here to lift the air conditioning unit into position. So, and you really want to make sure that you are strong enough to handle this weight, because the unit is really heavy. So you don't want to accidentally have this device here fall out through the window and onto the street, or here onto the roof in my case. So make sure that maybe you have a second person to help you in case you think you may not be able to hold it all this time. And so now I'm lifting this unit here into the window, and I'm lining it up here. You see the accordion pieces here on the left and the right, those are supposed to line up with the window frame. And then the bottom mounting rail, that is going to sit right on that piece of wood that I installed earlier. And the top mounting rail, that is going to be right where the window panel comes down. So the front of the mounting rail is going to be actually inside of the room. And so you slide the window down, and that's how the air conditioning unit is going to be attached or held in place. See, now I slid this window down here, and now it basically cannot fall out. The unit can't fall out anymore. It's held in place, and we're going to secure this with a couple of screws in a minute. But first I'm checking here outside with a level that the air conditioning unit slants down a little bit, so that when the water that's created when the unit is running or when it's raining, that this water is running down away from the house and not into the unit or into the building. And now on top of the unit you see here these 3 small screw holes, and that's where we're going to attach the air conditioning unit to the window, so we make sure that it doesn't fall out accidentally. So nobody tries to like open the window and then the unit will tumble out and eventually hurt somebody. So I'm going to screw these in, also using here my cordless, because it's a lot easier than if you were to would try this with like a regular Phillips screwdriver. And then I have here this little bracket here, also comes together with a screw, and I'm going to use this to attach here on top of the window panel. So this will make sure that you can't move the window panel anymore. For example, if somebody were to come from outside and break in, for example. So I'm going to attach this really easy here, really quickly on top. Yeah, and as the last step here, of course, we are going to plug this into an outlet, and then we are already done. So now the last step here is just to put the batteries into the remote control. And as soon as we've done that, we are ready to go. We start up this air conditioning unit and we can be cool. Okay, yeah, so I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, then please leave a message below, and yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.